Know this.
Hey guys, Josh Boggs here, coming to you live from San Antonio. Keller Williams here. I am the tech committee chair, part of the ALC committee, which is the Agent Leadership Council, and wanted to come to you today to talk to you about registering your profile on the website, kwsanantonio.com. This is a website that we're talking about that's been such the hype and that we're building up. It's such a huge thing, but guys, it doesn't become that huge thing without you. And so we need you to set up your profile and implement that on there. It's vital that you guys do this because it will certainly help boost up our local and hyper-local searches on the SEO websites and all the searches that are being done for real estate, so we can just dominate all those other websites that are trying to make us pay for something that is already ours. So guys, I'm going to go through the step-by-step process and show you how to set up your agent profile, get that completely tweaked out so you're ready to go. And that'll be the first step of this video here. And the most important thing is, big thing here is, today is June 11th. You have 30 days to get your profile set up. That is the cutoff. We have to get you guys in there before July 11th. So July 11th is the deadline. So let's get started walking through this, and let's go through it step by step. Let's get started. All right, guys, first thing and obvious thing is we're going to go to kwsanantonio.com. That's up here at the top. So you just type it in, www.kwsanantonio.com. And this is what the website looks like. But let's scroll all the way down here to the bottom. And let's go to log you in. So right here, we're going to say agent login. We're going to click that. It's going to bring you to this screen. Now, obviously, if you've never registered before, this is something that's going to be completely useless to you. So you need to look right here, and it says need to register. Right under the password area, click that, boom. Now you're here. Registration page, first thing first, basic contact, guys. Pretty simple, just enter in your own information, the basic information, get your phone number in there. All the asterisks obviously show that you have to enter the information that's required. Cell phone, same thing. And obviously, guys, I'm just running through this. You need to have an email. Email is vital. In fact, it's required. So you have to have an email up here. So enter your email. Group or team name. Obviously, I've got Exposed Homes. So that would be where my name would go. And then group. Are you team or are you an individual lead agent? Yep. Go. All right. And then it's going to ask you, are you a licensed salesperson or broker associate? Obviously, click the one that fits you. Now let's go through this. This is always a question we've had. Social media contact information. As of right now, you do not see an asterisk next to one of these, but it is required that you must have at least one social media link. So let's go to the easiest and obvious. Everybody goes to Facebook. I hope my password is correct. I'm not going to keep me logged in. Just doesn't want to know, not now. All right, so I'm going to pull up, this is my personal Facebook page, but I'm going to go to my business page. And for me, I already know the name of that is Exposed Homes Real Estate. Boom. Pull that up right there. Guys, the easiest and most logical thing to do, just click on this. We'll do this later. We're going to click on this HTML right here and just copy and paste it. So we're going to copy that and put it right back in my Facebook link. We do have Jackie that is monitoring these, so she's going to make sure that the links are correct. But guys, to see how easy that was, boom, you copy the link and you're in there. You have to have one social media contact, at least one. So Twitter, Google+, website. You obviously want you to have your website in there as well. See how it already adds the HTML for you. Very cool. ExposedHomes.com, that's mine. So let's go on to the next one. Step 3, what specializations apply to your real estate business? Obviously, guys, you're going to click these. What do you specialize in? Do I like to drive around in Lexuses and Mercedes and sell luxury homes? Heck yeah. Do I sell waterfront property? Heck yeah. Now, do you specialize in that? Maybe not. So you want something that your clients are going to, or your potential clients are going to find you the easiest, what you really specialize. So obviously, income properties for me. And then usually you've got urban and residential. I like those two. And then relocation, of course. So guys, right now you have your choice. You can choose all the options or some, but we ask that you be very specific about what you do specialize in, because obviously you're not going to be commercial and residential unless you're also approved by the office. Remember, you have to do that as well. All right, next step, step 4, geographical areas. This will be changing here shortly, so we're going to use what we've got now, but you guys need to see that this area right here will be changing. You right now are allowed to check any one of these areas. In fact, you can check all of them, but you are not allowed to do that in the next couple of days or in the next week. We are asking you to put your top 5 areas, your most specific top 5 areas, and it's actually going to be a ranking system. So if I know I work Central San Antonio, which most of us do, that's where our office is at, I'm going to probably click Central San Antonio and rank that at the very top, and I'll move that forward. And it's going to sort of look like this down here, how you can move these around, and I'll show you that in a little bit, but it's going to be for up here in this area. So remember, guys, this is key. You're only allowed to have 5 geographical areas selected. If you have more than that, you will be sent to jail immediately. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, Jackie will catch that, and she will either ask you to take one of them off, or she'll do it for you. So make sure you abide by those rules, please. Step 5, designations. Guys, this is pretty given. Obviously, you're going to click on the designations you pay for. So, and you have the legal right to do that. So click them on there, add them on there. Next is step 6, expert ranking. Now, guys, you're going to probably ask, well, what is all this and how'd you come up with this? Well, really, it's pretty easy. What we're trying to do is come up with a strategy of how consumers can find their perfect agent. And they're going to be looking for certain expert rankings or things that they're looking for, their needs. And in this case, you're going to ask to be ranked what you specialize in more. So if I work with investor properties, it's way down here. I'm going to click and drag it all the way to the top, and you see how now it just turned into number 1. Boom, now that's going to be at the top of my field. So any investor, anybody looking specifically for investment-minded agents, they're going to click on that button. I'm going to be that first agent in that bucket that they're going to be able to find. Maybe next thing is I work a lot of school districts, and I know school districts, and I'm a very family-oriented realtor, right? Well, then that would be the next thing I'm going to check and specialize in. So remember, the number 1, the top up here is going to be your most specific and the expert that, or the expert field that you work in. Down here at number 8, it's going to be the least. So just keep that obviously in mind. Step 7, brief biography. Easily said and done. Now it says 1,000 characters max, but we will also be changing this. It's going to be minimum of 250 is needed. So guys, you have to be able to talk about yourself. If you can't talk about yourself at least 250 characters, well then you're going to need some help. 250 characters is easy, guys. So knock that out. Write up a nice brief biography about yourself. My suggestion would be write it as almost a third party was writing about you, and then put in special key things like I like to work with families, and I have kids of 4, and all types of fun stuff. So it gives you a little bit more personal relationship with that client or potential client looking for you. Step 8, information needed for lead distribution. These are just basic questions. Are you a buyer's agent? Yes or no. Or an assistant? Boom. Yes. No, we are not. What number should be used to text leads to you? That is going to hopefully be your cell phone or your lead agent's cell phone, or however you've managed to work that out with your lead agent. You want to put that number in there as well. Which office do you primarily work out of? Check your office that you obviously work out of. And then what email should the leads be sent to as well? Again, that's between you and your lead agent if you are not on there already, or if you're on a team. Last and not least, as far as before we close this up, is your photo. Now, everybody that had their photos taken professionally a couple months back, actually at the very beginning of the year, they all were already loaded up here, nice and neat, and you just find your name, and it corresponds to the agent, and boom, look at Trent, oh, handsome. He just popped up. So guys, you find your name, click on your face, and there you are. Now, if you have not had your picture taken, we do have Nelson Enox. He's taking pictures, and he will knock it out of the park for you. So you need to get with Holly or John or myself, and we can get that set up for you if your name is not on here. Last but not least, and easiest said than done, just create your password and whatever you're going to remember it at, and probably the 40 million passwords you've already set up. Guys, that's simple. You hit submit. So guys, as we just showed you, it is simple and so easy like sliced bread, guys. It is going to be simple for you guys to make this happen. Get this up and going, guys. Remember, July 11th is the deadline. July 11th, got to have your profile up there. Otherwise, you can't get those leads. And guys, I know you want those leads, right? Thank you guys for watching this video, and you guys have an excellent, excellent day. Take care.